Join me, let's find all the values of x. Okay, first, when you have a divided by b raised to the power of x, this is same thing as a to the power of x divided by b to the power of x. Okay, I'll be a bit fast because I don't want this video to be long. I will be fast, but I will be explicit, you understand. So this will be equal to x to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of 6 is equal to 3 to the power of 6. Okay, now we are going to do cross multiplication. So when we do that, we have x to the power of 6 times 1 will give us x to the power of 6 is equal to 2 to the power of 6 multiplied by 3 to the power of 6. Now again, when you have a to the power of m multiplied by b to the power of m, is same thing as a multiplied by b, okay, raised to the power of m. All right, so that means that we can rewrite this as x to the power of 6 is equal to 2 times 3 will give us 6 to the power of 6. Now let's take this to this side of the equation. We have x to the power of 6 minus 6 to the power of 6 is equal to 0. We can rewrite this as, okay, before that you have that a to the power of m raised to the power of n, okay, is equal to a to the power of m times n. All right, that means I can express this 6 as two multiple of its factors. So I can now write 6 as 2 times 3. So I can write x, I don't know if you can see that side. So because of that, let me go to this place. So I can now write this as x to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2, right? Minus 6 to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 0. The essence is that I want to form difference of two squares. Now that I have it, recall that a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b multiplied by a plus b. All right, so we are going to express this in this way. Therefore we can write this as what? X to the power of 3 minus 6 to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 3 plus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Now we have two cases here. The first case, case 1, and what? Case 2. Now case 1 says x to the power of 3 minus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0, and case 2 says x to the power of 3 plus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Now this is where we need to apply our law, our algebra identities. Yes, so we are going to solve this first. The algebra identity for a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b multiplied by a squared plus ab plus b squared. All right, so that means we can rewrite this as what? X minus 6 multiplied by a squared, that is x squared, plus ab, that is 6 times x, which is 6x, plus b squared, that is 6 squared, which is 36, is equal to 0. Okay, so we can now write that from here x minus 6 is equal to 0, and this x squared plus 6x plus 36 is also equal to 0. Recall that we are still solving case 1. All right, so because I want to clean this, I'm going to write case 2 somewhere. So the case 2 is that x to the power of 3 plus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Now let me clean this. All right, so this is what we have now, that x minus 6 is equal to 0. So from here we can see that x is equal to 6. All right, now this is the first value of our x. Now we also have x squared plus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0, right? So for this one, that x squared, that x squared plus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0. Now we cannot solve this using factorization method. Therefore we are going to make use of the quadratic equation formula. Yes, here our a is equal to coefficient of x squared, which is 1, our b is 6, and our c is 36. Okay, now the quadratic equation formula states that x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. So therefore we can solve our x as minus b, that is minus 6, right, plus or minus the square root of b squared, that is 6 squared, which will give us 36, minus 4ac. 4 times 36 times 1, 4 times 6 is 24, carry 2, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, right? So divided by 2a, that is 2 times 1, which is still 2. All right, now we solve. So we can write that x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus the square root of, now 36 minus 144. So let's solve 144 minus 36 and put what? Negative sign, right? So we write 4 minus 6 is not possible. Then we borrow 1 and we have 14. Now 14 minus 6 should be 8. We have 8. 3 minus 3 is 0. So we have 108. So 108, we have 108 divided by 2. Okay. So we have that x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus. So sorry, we have minus here because this is smaller. Now 108 can be expressed as what? We can express this as 36 times 6, right? Let me check first. 108, let's divide by 3. This will give us 3 remainder 1. This will give us 6, right? Yeah, so it's going to be 36 times 3. I'm right. All right, multiply by, remember we have negative sign, so minus 1, everything divided by 2. Now let me go and continue from here. Now this is what we have. X then is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 36 will give us 6. Then we have root 3 and root minus 1 is I. So we are going to have root 3i. Okay, so we have root 3i divided by 2. So we have x is equal to, let's factorize 2 out. So we have 2 brackets. So this will be minus 6 divided by 2 will give us minus 3, plus or minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. We have root 3i, okay, divided by 2. So this we cancel this. We have that x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 3 root 3i. Therefore, we have the third, second and the third value of x here. So this is another value of x. Now, let's solve the second case. Recall that the second case, for the second case, we have that x to the power of 3 plus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. All right. Now, when you have a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3, this is equal to a plus b, all right, multiplied by a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay. All right. Now, let's solve. That means that this is same thing as x plus 6, right? Multiplied by x squared minus ab, that is 6 times x, plus b squared, 6 squared, which is 36. Okay, now is equal to 0, is 0. So we have from here that x plus 6 is equal to 0, and that x squared minus 6x plus 36 is also equal to 0. So from here, x is minus 6, giving us the fourth value of our x. Now here, we are going to also solve this using the quadratic equation formula. Now when we do that, there's no need going round and round here, because when you look at this, notice that this is minus 6, and when we solve it, we are going to get the opposite of this. Yes, therefore we are going to get plus 3 plus or minus 3 root 3i. So there is no need going round and round solving it, since the difference between this and what we solved before is just that our b here is going to be positive in the other one, and the final answer resulted to negative here. Therefore, since this is negative, when we solve this, our x 5, 6 will be positive 3 plus or minus 3 root 3i. So thank you so much for watching, and